Nice, bro. I'm super glad. Yo, welcome to the Lituation again. This is not your first time at the Lituation, by the way, for the people that are
No.
watching. This is not your first time. You joined a program of goal setting that we had in the middle of this year, and this was like during lockdown when lockdown was hitting
Yes.
nice and yo, it was super, super awesome, man. And to have you there, setting goals for the financial area of your life, I feel like that was a good opportunity, for me to get to know you more because I do know you for a while, but for me to get to know you more as a person. And also I feel like for you to get to know yourself a little bit more as well. So, as before we go in, man, I feel like there's so much that people don't know about you. What I want to give you is the platform to just tell people who you are, starting from who you are and your story, man, whatever you want to share, and tell them what your passions and interests are. Go for it.
Look, thank you, Jordan, for having me. It's such an honor to be here tonight, though, to share this platform or be on this platform with you. And you're right, it's not my first time with the Lituation. I've been on the program and it's been amazing. But just to sort of give more on who I am, introduction, I am a model, I am an inspiring actor, I'm a grand presenter at Art of M, and there's so much more to me than just like this one facet that you see on my social media and stuff like that. I'm a very private person, but I am trying to get like out of that comfort zone and being like, you know what, to share my life, to share my journey, to share my story, because I mean, being on this earth for as long as I am, you learn things, you pick up things, and especially the reason why I did the program, the Lituation program, is to, we still here?
Yeah, we're still here. I think we are still here.
Okay,
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Sorry, there was a bit of an interruption. Okay.
Yeah, I think connection.
Yes. The reason why I feel I went with did the Lituation program was to find out more about myself and just to break sort of certain barriers and limitations, and because I'm always that type of person to learn every day and learn new things also for that matter. And this is something you have also discovered, Charlton, that we've known each other for the longest of time, but it's only through the Lituation program that we found out who we are, our strengths, our weaknesses, our challenges. For both you and I, you know what I mean? And I definitely can say the Lituation program has definitely helped me a lot, has definitely made me achieve my goals or my short-term goal that I've set for myself that we have worked through. And it has been such a journey and a pleasant journey in that case. And I'm really grateful.
And we were sorry for disturbing you there. We were working on the financial area. Right, we were working on the financial area of your life, and I feel like that's also a very important area for a lot of people, even myself, man. Like I said, when we were going through the program, like I learned so much from you as well. When I was busy coaching you, it was not only as like I'm the dude that's showing you what to do. I think for both of us, it was a learning experience, and I just wanted people to know that we were working on your financial area at the time as well.
100%, and I achieved my goal for that case because I wanted to like save money within a certain
again. Yeah, flex, man, flex. I remember.
So that was literally a heartwarming feeling inside of me that like I did it. You know, I put all my work to practice, the lessons, the advice, the help, and I achieved it. And it's just something that I know throughout my life. I'll be able to implement it, you know what I mean, in a daily basis. So I know for a fact that it's not just for that sessions, it's not just for that moment, but it's something that is permanent, something that is going to be long that I can implement in my life, and knowing that whatever and this is also what you said, Charlton, as much as it's the financial area of my life that we've sort of set goals on and we work through, but it's also that implementation that I can use in every area and aspect of my life. And I know you said like, what goal is next after this? And I'm like, body goal next. Like,
nice. There has to be a backup. Yeah.
You know.
Nice, man. So that was your financial area. Tell me, what were some of the challenges that you faced going through? You know, having to save cash. Because I know we spoke. Give the listeners some point of view, man, and perspective. Because it wasn't as easy, you know, as it may have seemed for you to actually get your mind to save some cash, man. Let them know.
You're right, Alton. Look, for me personally, it was the discipline. Um, it was the discipline of saving cash, of being like, oh, here's my hard-earned money, and I have to put it away. But it's also that fear of being like, oh, what if I do save? What's gonna happen? Like, and I might need it again. So I'd rather don't save and then keep it, and then at the end of the day, I don't save. So I think it's merely the discipline within yourself and like sort of like training yourself that look, this is going to benefit your life. This is for the X, Y, and Z reasons why you're saving, and sort of use that as your reason. So for me, definitely I've learned to discipline myself when it comes to setting goals and planning my life better. You know, so that has definitely helped me to discipline myself more and focus on the benefits of setting my goals and wanting to achieve them.
Yeah. Nice, that's perfect, man. Okay, let's take it back just a little bit, right? Let's take it back to when you started about with your fashion, and you really started becoming like interested in modeling and stuff like that. Let me know how did it come about that you stepped into that industry and why?
Look, it's always something I wanted to do, but there's so many things that I also wanted to do. So feeling finishing school, finishing matric, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, right? But I know that when I was younger, my regret is that I didn't start in the modeling industry younger, you know, but I guess everybody has their timing, and I guess I started when I was supposed to start. But going back to matric, I didn't know what I wanted to do. There was like 5 things basically. There was a chef, a businessman, a musician, a model, an actor, and where do I start? I don't know. But all I knew is that I wanted to be a businessman, like just study business, because that was what everybody was going into. And the irony is I didn't study business management, I studied sports management. And I'm not really a sports person, but
what made you study for sports? As made you take up that?
Because they accepted me. Defaulted, they accepted me because it was full business management school at the time. And then I was like, look, I told my parents I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it out because I was about the education, you know, because I was still finding ways. I was with a modeling agency in my first year of university. But then it was one of those things I was like a trial and error, trying to see like what works for me, who I am, my authentic self, all of those things that I was trying to also battle with, my insecurities, all of that things. So I then just studied sports management and got that diploma behind my name. And with that being said, then I landed a job at Hot FM. So that has been a definitely platform in order for to meet people and those type of things. But I really wanted to just be out of my comfort zone. One thing you must learn about me is that I want to always push myself out of my comfort zone and just be out of my comfort zone. And modeling is one of that. You face so much insecurities, you face so much challenges internally, and you sort of find ways to overcome them. But it's also that thing of you doing it for you. You know what I mean? You're doing it because it's something you love and you're passionate about.
Nice. Okay, so that's how you just want to get out of your comfort zone. And that's awesome because sometimes you have to get out of the zone that you are comfortable in, the things that you are used to doing. I think that is super awesome, man. I feel like that is a cool way to look at things when it comes to choosing a different career. And also everybody's different, man. Some people choose that specific career for a different reason than you. For them maybe it's like they've grown up in that specific like mindset and thinking about working in that industry since like high, and other people it's like, I started yesterday. I like the way I look on pictures. So boom, I'm hopping
100%. But added on to that also, something came to mind. Also my sisters. I have a younger sister and then a baby sister. So they were both into modeling. And at the time, my younger sister had like the natural hair. And at that time, they were so forth. I don't know, just young. I think she was either like younger than 15 or even younger than 10. But it was booming for her. Career was booming, and they were both into modeling. But then again, as much as I wanted to be a model, also try it out. it was more seen as a female thing at the time. So to break that break into the male modeling also, it was also a challenge on its own, I think. Internally, I guess, in my mind, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you. Okay, tell me a little bit about your health goals. You just said that you wanted to work, more on your physical body. Tell me about your health goals. What are your health goals for the rest of this year? And have you started on any of them yet?
I have. So, I started this bandy diet, right?
Okay.
Because I don't,
Oh,
because
interesting.
yes, because I don't have much time to go to the gym, right?
Okay.
So now I've like, you know what? I have to get my diet in order. I have to eat healthier instead if I can't make it to the gym as often or as regularly as I want to.
Okay.
So I saw the painting done,
Yep.
and it has definitely worked for me. It's challenging, but it has worked though.
Nice. He said so. It's bringing forth results, and that's what we spoke about in the power schedule, man. About working on a different area, on different areas of your life, and actually just putting the effort in to actually go in with it, man. And that's awesome to see. That's one of the things that has to be in your mindset. Has to be there with your mindset when you are busy with your goals. So that's awesome, man. It's going good so far.
100%. I'm excited. The result is paying off, and I couldn't be any happier.
Yeah, that's super dope, man. That's cool. Yo, I remember the times that we were setting goals and had like all of those different
Yeah.
types of sessions, and I feel like you are downplaying yourself at the moment and you are very chill guy. So, he's a very chill dude right now, but he's very open, man, and he has a good, heart behind him, and he's very into setting his goals and making sure that things are done. I remember that you came out with saying before I even mentioned anything in the sessions about having a to-do list or having an action plan. It's like you already
Yeah.
had your to-do list. You already came prepped with a to-do list. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this guy is super prepped. And, as for
Yeah.
somebody like me that is also into goal setting, I call myself Charlie the Goal Digger because I dig goals. I like helping people set goals and also keeping them accountable for those goals. And to see somebody with energy when you are also somebody that wants to help them set that goal and take them from point A to B in a life area that they want to grow.
Yeah.
To have that energy corresponding over there is super awesome. So I loved it as well, man. I remember all of that. One thing that comes to mind right now is speaking things into existence. I don't know. Are you a firm believer in speaking things into existence?
Repeat the question, Charlton.
Are you somebody that believes in speaking things into existence?
100%.
Uh-huh.
100%. I am. I do speak things into existence.
Okay.
So when I go for my castings, for my modeling castings, I always visualize what I want out of it and how I want it to go. So irrespective whether I don't get it, whether I do get it, it's merely that thing of afterwards I'll be like, you know what, I did a good job. I left my heart there. And that is one thing I always do is leave my heart there and make sure that I did my best. And I visualized whatever I could before going into that casting. And
And
making
has
sure
any,
that
has any of the things that you've spoken into existence thus far, has any of it ever come like to life? Like something that you've spoken and said like, yo, this is going to happen, and then boom, it just falls into your lap.
look, sometimes it does.
Uh-huh.
I'm laughing because, like, for me, I don't know about the rest of them or about you, Jordan. Like, with me, like, there's always this internal voice that always, it's like, I think it's like there's the self-sabotage voice or something, but as much, like, sometimes they do come through. I'm not gonna lie, they do come through when I speak into existence. If I put, like, all my thought, my heart, and my mind to it, it comes through. But then at the back of my mind is that negative voice.
Okay.
Is that negative voice that always like, oh, what if it don't happen? Oh, what's gonna happen if it don't? And
Yeah,
you always
that's
have
out.
to fight. Yes, you have to fight that battle first before like really bossing and embracing that vision that you want to see happen and achievable and all those things. So I don't know. Have you felt that though? That
Yeah.
sometimes that negative voice that wants to come in, but you're sort of just also fighting it.
Yeah, I feel like that voice is there a lot. That voice
Yeah,
is there a lot, but I think it's also, what you counteracted with faith, with the
uh,
faith of you actually working towards your goal all the time.
yeah,
You that's all you have to do, in my opinion, man. I think many people will disagree, but I feel like it doesn't matter who, there's going to be negative voices everywhere always. So if it's internally or outside, it's still a
yeah,
negative voice, and you can choose to listen to it. You can choose to go with that feeling. But,
yeah.
I choose to work on it with faith and say, you know what, I feel deep down like I might not make this thing, but I'm going to
Hmm.
have the faith to actually pull through with it because I didn't start it for nothing. So
Yeah,
I also have that negative voice, and the speaking it into existence thing is it's kind of speaking with faith is how I feel. It's like when you say something and say, "Yo, I'm going to be a success in my
yeah,
entrepreneurship, or I'm going to be a successful financial manager. I'm going to be something that you want to be." If you speak those positive affirmations over yourself, I also feel like that's the thing. And that's why I wanted to ask you about your speaking things into existence when it comes to what you deal with in your day-to-day life, in whatever area. What advice would you give to a young person out there, or somebody also in fashion, or in different types of professions that you are touching on as well? What advice would you give those people to speak things
look,
into existence and not focus on that negative voice as well?
to speak things into existence and give advice on that. I agree with you, Charlton. It's definitely that faith also that you need to have, when visualizing your goals or visualizing what you want to happen in your life. And one thing that I've learned, and I can give advice to also if you are a believer,
Mm-hmm.
is to put God first in the center of your plans. And whatever you plan, may He be the first one in it. And may He lead you and you follow. And that is one thing that I firmly do believe in. And my parents preach it day in and day out. And um, I definitely do it all the time because it's something that I know works for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it happen. I've seen breakthrough in my life happen because of that. So I would say put God first,
Yeah.
pray, and then visualize your goal.
Facts. What do you say to those people that have not seen, that work yet? For those people who have not experienced that type of, joy when you actually spoke something and you actually see it come to life, man. What do you say to those people that haven't experienced it before?
Wow, that's a hard one.
Uh huh. Was that
Um,
on the spot there?
no. Like for someone
Uh-huh.
that hasn't
Yeah, it's
hasn't
deep, right?
felt that, yes, haven't felt that that achievement or that happiness when they visualize something. Um, it's you have to just look deep within yourself, and if it's something that you really want, and if it's something that you know is for you,
Yep.
and you better believe it, you better visualize it, you better pray about it,
Yep.
and know that it's gonna come your way. And sometimes when you visualize it, Charlton, you
Mm-hmm.
get like this little happy feeling here inside your heart. Have you ever
Uh-huh.
like you can feel like
Yeah.
I can feel if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna jump to the roof. And
Yeah.
at that moment, you have to like hold on to that feeling and know that it's not there for nothing. It's not there to steer you away, but it's there to basically remind you that, hey, if you keep on praying, if you keep on visualizing, if you keep on believing,
Mm-hmm.
and 100%, you're gonna achieve it.
Yeah, that was for the young. That was for the youngsters out there.
100%.
What do you say? What do you say to the young adults? That are in our generation. The millennials, as they say,
Yeah.
as they call us over here. What advice would you give to them as well? I'm sorry, I'm pulling it out of you, but I feel like you are an
Yeah.
amazing soul, man. So I know you have a lot going on in there. I'm just trying to pull it out. What advice would you give to those young people, like to say, like, yo, what areas of your life did you struggle with, and
Yeah.
just tips and things like that to help them say, like, okay, don't make the same mistakes as I did, because I
Yeah.
know it's a mistake and I know you can avoid it.
Yeah. Look, the advice I can give is just dive within yourself, right? Don't pretend to be something, don't pretend to be happy, don't pretend that your problems don't exist, or the challenges are hard, or that failure is there, or not there, basically. But all you have to do is, if you're feeling sad, you're feeling despondent, feel it for that moment. Feel it and allow it to be there for that moment. But when it's gone, let it be gone and embrace and only feel that you want to feel, which is your goals, which is your vision that you set out for yourself, and that feeling of achieving it that you need to believe in. And I think don't always get yourself out of your comfort zone. You know, it's going to be hard, 100%. Finding your confidence each day, battling yourself, your mental health, your emotional health, all of that. You know what, in this time that we find ourselves, it's really one of those where you need to find that thing that makes you love yourself. And once you have that, you know that, you know, this is what I want out of life. This is what I want for myself. This is where I see myself going. This is how I'm going to get there. Look, at first, you might not see it. At first, you might not know how to get it. But all you know is just to trust in the big guy up there, that he got your best interest at heart. And whether you feel like it's not working out for you, allow yourself to feel it and then shake it off. And then you keep going.
And you keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yep.
Nice, man. Tell me, what's your 2021 goals over there? What's your New Year's resolution over there? This is a spicy time because I even have some nice goals, man. This is a spicy 100%. Time.
Look, it's something I haven't really thought about. It's something that I haven't gotten time to yet to think about. But I just feel like this. Woo! You got me saying it, like I know there's something that I know, man. Like I just need to really apply my mind and apply everything that I've learned throughout like this year or through the last bit of this year, and also with the Lituation program. It's something that I have to apply. So I don't know. There is a few things that I'm wanting to start up that I'm not ready to share yet. But when you see it, you will see it.
Yeah. Guys, I feel you. Nice, Dylan. Yo, guys, listeners, this is Dylan Majavie. He's an awesome soul, man. Go and check him out on his social media handles. Bro, do you want to share the platforms that you are busy on? You know, so people can go and follow you and just see what you are busy with, man. I feel like the pictures that they're going to see, they are super cool because they are very professional in quality. So I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want to pass out your links over there and give people a place 100%. To shout?
I don't mind. Thank you, Charlton. I don't mind. So on Instagram, it is at Majavie_D. And then on Facebook, it's Dylan Majavie. And then, those are the 2 platforms I'm on.
Okay. No stress. Yeah, we'll put it in the links and everything. We'll go from there. There's a couple of people that joined in on the live. There is a dude called Humpo Kekane. He's also a super awesome dude, man. He has his own youth organization and he gives out like sanitary packs and stuff to just people that need it. It's called Give Us Youth Foundation. So he's saying aware, inner voices, self-talk. He's super in it there. So Dylan, do you want to send a shout out maybe to Humpo and let him know that you feel him over there?
Thank
I know
you, Humpo.
That you the comments.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm glad you'll be on the same wavelength. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you're doing good things out there, man.
Yeah, cool. So, yes, that was Dylan, guys, over there. Again, this was a platform that we are giving to, you know, somebody that is really just into his goal setting. I feel like he's somebody that is focused, you know, and through whatever happened through this year, you know, with whatever pandemic and, you know, whatever challenges and obstacles came throughout this year, I feel like this young man over here really pushed himself to a different boundary of thinking. And it's not only about going in and partying hard and always about just giving yourself an opportunity to chill, you know, and but also give yourself the opportunity to grow and develop. And I feel like Dylan over here has done a very good job with that. Me personally, as somebody that set goals with him and held him accountable for it, I must say that he's somebody that's worth setting goals for. And whoever is going to be watching this live and whoever wants to bless this young man over here with anything moving him forward in his life career, man, you would not be wasting your time, your finances, your resources, man. This is an awesome young man over there. Dylan, it was nice to have you on the Lituation, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jonathan. And like I'm saying, I'm honored. And I'm very grateful for the Lituation program. Thank you so much for what you've taught me, what you have learned me. And with that being said, people won't. They should go and check you out. They should go and check the page out. It's amazing work that you're doing, Charles.